Uriko, you are back at the village right now. It's been several hours since you cleared the Briar Gate, you made it grow, and you reinforced it. Abner still has not returned, and unexpectedly, Philomena does, though.
What are you doing back here so soon?
She shrugs, the best way that a bird can possibly do that, but she's kind of just like...
I we could talk to them.
Yeah, I talk to Philomena a lot.
She talks like an animal.
Well, that's because I'm a druid, that's why though.
I guess if we had to declare hard rules, I'd be like, you can understand them better than most people would, but it's like they're still animals. They can't like write epic soliloquies. Same with Philomena. She's a phoenix, so she's a bit higher intelligence, but still a bird on intelligence level. She kind of just like, just following the orders, man.
Well, thank you for helping them. I know you're not a fan of giving strangers a ride, but for the the little kid, but I appreciate it.
So right now there is this very uneasing silence that's all across the land. Save for the shifting of your fellow villagers waiting for an attack, you don't hear anything. Do a perception check.
I'm gonna like sharpen my claws on a tree like a cat.
Oh, okay, you can do that too.
I'll do a perception. 39.
Damn, badass.
I see everything.
So with everything going on around you, you realize that your primary senses, sight and sound, are merely a distraction. You close your eyes and zone out the commotion. Focus on the sensations of temperature fluctuation across your skin. The air coming from the west feels colder despite being upwind. Something in that direction is chilling the air even at great distance. Something's coming from the west.
I immediately will like open my eyes and like let people around me know that.
To the west side of the Briar Gate, now! The ones that are able to fight alongside with you rush to the side. While you are rushing to the side, you can hear crackling. The ice around the dragon starts to chip away, and she's coming to. It takes her a little bit of time, but she's waking up to help with the fight. You approach the side of the Briar's Gate. There are two shifters armed with slings at the top of the gate, and they seem to be throwing spells westward towards some unknown entity that you cannot see. You can place yourself on the Briar Gate wherever you wish. You have like a 20 feet elevation difference.
Be right here, front and center.
Do a perception check.
27.
Let me reveal.
The shitstorm. Oh shit.
Oh damn.
It really is a shitstorm.
There is an army at your gate.
Aren't you glad I sent a firebird back to you?
Well, not only that, I'm a controller, and this is like my shit.
Do it.
You ascend to the top of the Briar Gate with your allies at your sides and to your back. Your bird takes flight just to prepare itself for the battle, and you gaze down upon an encroaching group of frost giants, all armed with their vicious ice axes. In a nearby tree, there appears to be a larger giant, clad with ranger gear. He seems to be the ringleader, and the other one's his underling. They're smaller, seeming like as if they have only recently emerged, and therefore not grown to their full size yet, but they still march upon you with intent to destroy anything in Isvander's way. Roll for initiative.
There goes my natural 20 for the day. Doesn't matter, that's initiative.
I'm controlling Philomena right now. You can still give her commands, though.
I command you to win the battle for me. Just win. Technically, we do have a nuke on our side. She'll just have to die.
A nuke? Oh, the dragon?
No, the bird. When the bird dies, she explodes.
Oh, yeah. She'll come back the next day. She's a phoenix.
But I don't want her to...
But then her ashes will be mixed up with the snow.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'll just pick up the ashes and the snow, and then the snow will melt. And like...
Then she'll become an ice phoenix.
Is that even a thing? I don't even know anymore, man.
It is a thing.
Is it?
In League. What do you think Anivia is?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Fish?
All right. So, Uriko, have at thee.
Number 1. First, can I do a perception to see where this army down here, like which direction are they going to be going? Straight toward the wall, like essentially like where the route is?
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
Pretty great.
As they march in a very tight-knit formation, it seems like while these occupy the main side of the wall where you're standing, these ones plan to hit a flank on the side here. I will march out troop movements.
Too far.
As they approach, they clack their ice axes against their chests.
I know. Okay. Can I, as my standard, is there a way that I can make like the wall stronger in this particular area?
The ritual itself takes way longer than that, so you wouldn't be able to do it in a moment's notice. Patching the wall would take time too, so this isn't. You can't heal the wall while it's being attacked. It basically takes time to prep and do like the ritual circle. So as of now, with your reinforcement, the wall is as powerful as it will be for a while.
Alright, well, I don't think I can reach anybody from here, so I will have to just take a total defense.
So you prepare for the fight to come. This guy here, the Frost Giant Scout, is wielding what appears to be a massive spear. The blade is composed of this shimmering, clear spire of ice, and he aims it at you.
Spear or my staff at my side. Bring it on!
And you have your total defense, so you're good. But you've challenged the horde, and he challenges you back, and he aims at you with chill shards. He fires this projectile of white ice towards you. It creates an icicle spike that flies toward you. And as it approaches you, it finally splits into several pieces and creates this burst around you. 37 versus your fortitude.
Yeah.
So you take 18 cold damage. You are slowed, and you can't do immediate or opportune actions until the end of his next turn.
Woo.
When you take that hit, you feel ice form around your feet, and every time you take a step, it refreezes, slowing your movement. Now the horde moves. As they are still too much of a distance away, they will instead just blitz across the map. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They charge, and they attack the reinforced Briar Gate. You see their axes strike upon the vine. Some split, some are frozen solid and break off. They start to hurt the Briar Gate.
Oh, hell no!
These lot run, but they only arrive here, and next turn they'll move. Troop movements are fun.
Yeah.
What I miss?
I got hit by shit.
Try not to die.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I didn't know that before, but definitely will keep that in mind.
Look, I don't need your attitude. I just think it's a really good strategy. I've heard somewhere out there that it's like, if you don't die, you win.
Cheeky bastard.
Alright.
What?
Some of them reach the Briar Gate at separate areas, and the Briar Gate takes 2 decent hacks. Philomena rises to the sky above you, hovering over these creatures, and becomes incredibly bright. She opens her mouth, and this stream of fire flies out, targeting the ones at the wall. This one immediately bursts into water droplets, destroyed.
That's a good word.
Now the Tabitha, also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She arrives at the top of the Briar Gate and prepares to cast her spells. It is, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah ha ha! Now I can get this shit. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to cast my Lightning Storm, the first one within 10. And I'm going to put it on this guy as the origin. I mean, my name is Uriko Storm Speaker, so it's only like my thing. But I will start to swirl my staff around and cause all the clouds to turn gray. And hopefully kill some people.
As you're casting a ritual, the others, they seem terrified for a moment. What's happening?
Don't worry about it. Start with the guy up here. This is versus their reflex.
Excellent.
Excellent! Yeah!
Excellent!
That one is a 9. Oh, I guess.
That one will survive. Go ahead.
Alright.
Yeah. Finish rolling.
Okay. And the next one. I'm real good on looking at shit, but I'm really bad at attacking for some reason. That's 23 versus the reflex. 28 versus reflex. And Minus 20. Reflex. Oh my god.
You throw out your spell and you bring the lightning down upon the ground. However, this one is the only one whose axe is currently raised right now. So he basically draws the lightning only to him. He shatters into a million pieces and is completely destroyed, but the other three remain intact.
Well, either way, the burst creates a zone of wind and lightning that lasts until the end of my next turn. And if any creature that enters the zone or starts its turn there is slowed until the end of my next turn. And I can move it, and essentially anything that's in it will take 5 lightning damage.
They laugh at you,
You missed.
unaware that the ground beneath them is slowly becoming electrified.
Did I, though? Alright, and then I shall end my turn.
The scout will switch to his arrow, and he's gonna aim for you. He takes a shot at you with a massive icy arrow. 29 versus AC.
So you're gonna die.
So I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't use immediate interrupts, right?
Not until the end of his turn.
His turn. Okay.
His chill shards is still in effect, so it basically roots you, and this is what allows him to hit you, because you couldn't dodge. You will take 22 damage and an additional 5 cold damage. So after he strikes you, sussing you out as the priority target, the others begin to move. The ones that were laughing at you before raise their axes and prepare to advance on the wall, and immediately shriek in pain as their worthless existence is erased. And they explode. The others look upon the zone and stop themselves in their tracks, terrified of this now swirling miasma of electrical energy. So they attempt to go around it. They basically try to find a route around the tree instead. The ones that are closest to the wall make it to the wall.
Wait, am I bloody? What's my... Not yet. We're very close to...
Alright, now there is a decent size of these creatures beside the wall. They will attack it in rapid succession. You can hear their axes descending upon the reinforced Briar Gate. Your assistance from before proves greatly beneficial. Several of their axes bounce harmlessly off the carapace of the Briar Wall. Only one of them seems to cut through, but the Briar Wall holds firmly. Elder Tabitha, return to the abyss, you foul creature. She lifts a hand, and you see inside it a black seed. It erupts into flame, and she throws it down in a burst.
I know that. I know that shit. I can do that.
The creature is blown to pieces. There's so many of them, she says, bewildered by the onslaught of these beasts. Like, how can we fight them?
Uriko kind of growl as she kind of like moves, like, you know, aging from the attacks before, like, we're gonna win. I've fought worse. This is nothing.
Philomena's gonna act and give you guys a helping hand.
A helping wing.
Fire.
This bird is on fire.
So Philomena, realizing that the Briar Wall is now compromised, swoops back down at ground level, getting as many as there can be beside her at once, and she will use blah 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 blah.
That's a crazy move. The blah 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 blah, not the blah 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 blah.
That's the only way that human tongue can pronounce it. The blah blah.
She's
Blah, blah, blah.
she's gonna Jon Snow it.
You mean she's gonna be a terrible commander and like what is it? Try to save a character we haven't cared about since season 4?
I know, right?
I'm sorry, Rickon, but you need screen time for us to give a fraction of a percentage of a fuck. Philomena reaches the ground, and for a moment, there is a second sun on the ground, and you have to avert your gaze. You hear screams of agony, and as you open your eyes, there's 3 less that stand before her.
Whoa.
That's my baby.
Go ahead, Uriko.
This is more. I can move my Call Lightning Storm thing with my movement speed. So I'm going to move the burst to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just move that, or we'll move it right here. Sustain it as a minor, so that'll be fun. And then, as my standard, I will use Vine Serpents right here. It's gonna start the burst. It's a burst 1 within 10, so it's gonna start.
Nice.
Here.
Excellent. Go for it.
I'm a controller.
Well, this is the best value you could hope for then.
Yeah. So using the wall's power, I use Vine Serpents to summon, or use the wall to power my Vine Serpents. So this is versus their Fortitude, which I imagine is probably less. 28. 19. Oh my god. 23. And then natural 20.
So a 1, a 5, and a 20.
28, 19, 23, 38.
Explain your attack, please.
So yeah, using the wall, I summoned essentially the wall. It'll shoot out a bunch of vines that go inside the ground and then go up and grab all the creatures, and anybody it hits, it will restrain them, and then anybody it misses will still immobilize them.
Massive vines emerge from the ground and constrict these two poor beasts, and you watch as they writhe in abject terror before glassing over entirely, and the vines constrict around them, shattering them to pieces. The other two are held in place, but they are not felled. They hold their ground and manage to maintain their stance. Welcome back, Kaylin.
Hello, Kaylin.
Hey,
Oh, hi, Grillos.
roll.
They are mobilized until the end of the next turn, and the zone now lasts until the end of the encounter. Any creature within the zone that leaves it or attacks outside of it takes 5 plus 6 damage. So.
These beasts aren't long for the world. You're using what hurts them.
Oh, that is cool.
So,
Whoa,
you,
It's not quite fire. I know you said you threw down vines, but yeah.
It's so cool.
They glare at you angrily, furious that you dare to defy them. Grolos.
Yes.
Throughout the night, you're basically recuperating from your injuries sustained from Dean the night before. There's a commotion outside. You hear people screaming, "They're coming! They're gonna break through the Briar Gate! They're gonna kill us all!" No, we're gonna be safe. The elders won't let anything happen to us. How do you react to this?
I'm here to bitches.
I guess I kind of rub my head and walk out the. What was I sleeping in the tent?
It's a tent made of mammoth hide and tusk.
I'll walk out to see what all the commotion is.
You look to the distance and you see lightning strike from around what appears to be a group of people standing atop a gate made of vines. You don't see what is beyond the gate, but you do see that Uriko is standing atop holding her staff. The sky is swirling above her.
Okay.
Lightning Bros.
In the middle of the square, you see that there is a massive spire of ice that is encasing the white dragon Skadi. The ice is crackling still, as if the creature is awakening, but there's still a lot left to fall off before it fully comes to. Roll for initiative. I'll add you to the roster.
23.
Kaylin, say hi to my baby. Baby.
Oh my God, it's a kitty. How big is it?
Baby, look at you.
Oh my god, my head's gonna explode. Stop. Ah!
Is he a good kitty? He's
No.
not a little shit. No. He's a little
Sometimes.
sh-
Realizing that his forces are being horribly destroyed before him, he takes action. He returns his great spear into his hands, and he takes a confident stride towards the creature that is hounding his troops the most. He appears at the end of this walkway here and charges straight for Philomena.
great spear.
Uh-oh.
Icy great spear held aloft.
Max damage.
Would you guys like some sandwiches?
You sounded like System of a Down for a moment. What was that?
Which
Oh,
song?
I know.
Grab a bunch of them back up! You want to! Grab a bunch of Great Spear strikes Philomena, and you can hear her shriek in pain.
I will end you.
Grelos, since you can fly, I'll put you right here. You're by the Briar Gate right now, and there is a melee ensuing on the opposite end of it. The gate itself seems to be living. It twirls and writhes. Doesn't seem to be hurting the people on top of it, though. What do you do, Grelos?
Fly up over the wall. What's that big thing?
There is a larger fellow with a massive white beard. Whenever he speaks, the troops seemingly move in unison with his words. Right now, he has a spear covered with some of Philomena's blood, and he's aiming it at her.
Okay.
Or you
I
can-
will charge the big thing.
When in doubt, charge the big thing.
I would think.
I will use.
Stand
There's
again.
Burning Mantle.
Burning Man. I was like, I don't know why. I just like first thing I thought was like we're gonna go to Burning Mantle is like a D&D inspired like bardic fucking performance.
I will unsheath my sword. 37 versus AC.
That is not. Yes, that's enough. You're fine.
Oh, that's enough. Oh, you're like, that's not.
I'm just fucking. Go ahead.
You charge forward, sword held aloft. You drive it into this creature that has injured Philomena. Go ahead and deal damage, my friend. Is there a type to this damage?
Awesome type.
It's fire. 19 damage.
As you strike this creature, just sword wreathed in fire, it parts through this icy creature like there was almost nothing there. The wound splits open and steam erupts from the sword wound, extinguishing the flame, but the creature reels back in agony.
Until the end of the encounter, each creature that starts its turn adjacent to you takes 5 fire damage.
So you just lit this fucker on fire. I like that.
Fire!
I always thought it turned the enemy on fire, but apparently, yeah, I just catch on fire like the Human Torch.
Oh, that's cool.
Why?
I just.
What use is that?
Just run around hugging people. You'll solve your problems. He recoils, fear in his eyes as you brandish your flaming weapon and now your flaming form.
There will be an unending cold, and I will laugh upon your frozen corpse.
Don't do that.
Stop! You stop it!
What do you? Oh, that's it.
No.
No, something more bad.
That'd be really cool.
I can't think of. I don't know who you are. What the hell are you talking about?
He just woke up. Don't worry.
That is actually funny. He literally just woke up.
I don't know who you are, but you're hurting my friends, and I don't like you right now. There we go.
Sing.
But,
All right.
But now the giant within Uriko's vines turn to their side, obeying their master's command, raise their weapons, and prepare to strike down upon Philomena, but they are immediately destroyed. The Briargate holds tight and shreds them to pieces.
Yay.
These two attempt to attack the Briargate as initially instructed, but they too are destroyed. Lightning flickers from the ground again like several writhing snakes, biting away at their forms, and they shatter.
I did that! I did that!
You did it.
I did it!
High five.
Fast.
The ones that are still alive rush to their commander's aid, surrounding Philomena, and they all attack her at once. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see how lucky she is.
She gonna get.
No!
She dead now.
No!
Hit.
Fuck,
Let me see.
fuck you.
After a brutal series of iced axe attacks cutting across her feathered skin, she is bloodied.
Ah! No!
She shrieks in pain. The light on her body seemingly dims a bit from the constant attacks of cold, and now she stands weakly surrounded by enemies at all sides.
I spell her, or I just yell, get out of there. Just when she can.
It is her turn next.
Take your time. It's your choice. But,
You know, whatever. It's not like I would want you to live or anything, but
And she attempts to flee. She flies upward and provokes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 opportunity attacks.
well, it's
Hit.
That.
Ooh, I'm scared for you, and by for you I mean for Lumina.
my baby. No. No. Kaylin, why do you gotta come late and let my baby die? God.
I don't know why.
It's all your fault, kid.
The giants around her, some of them swing and miss, some of them swing and clip her by the wings, by the breast, by the tail. At last, she rises above. Her wings are open wide like curtains of flame, and in that moment, a spear penetrates her all the way through the side, and she bursts into flames. When she does this, she releases a massive shockwave across. She can't control this.
She died.
This will hit everyone who is here right now.
Our pets are not having fun.
We'll take them on islands next time.
David's getting back at you
Uriko.
guys for even having the pets in the first place.
Shut up.
You totally screwed him into those situations.
Growlos, 26 versus reflex.
Why? Why you do this to me? I didn't even do nothing to you.
Do nothing.
Do nothing.
That is exactly my reflex.
The remaining swarm is entirely destroyed, but both of you are going to take this hit. This guy, he is bloodied like pretty much instantly, but he is not dead.
Oh, we used our nuke.
But at what cost?
All right, so
This is how much damage you guys are going to take when Philomene explodes. She can't control this ability, so this is going to hit friendlies too, sorry. Both of you take 22 fire and radiant damage. And you are thrown 2 squares and knocked prone. So you are knocked out of the sky, Growlithe, and you land on the ground here.
Ow.
Uriko, you are thrown off of the Briar Bridge and land hard on your back. I don't have a better graphic to use, so I'm just gonna put a pile of bones here. That is not what it looks like. This looks like ashes, okay? A pile of ash disintegrates and falls by your feet where you land, Growlos. Your eyes are still adjusting, like as if you just beheld a very massive flash. Black spots are dancing all around you, same with you, Uriko. And unfortunately, the Briar Wall takes damage too. The Briar Wall is severely damaged, and several of the others are also knocked off. So that happens, and Growlos, as you're coming to and kind of like attempting to stand up, you see that this one is basically has already fled and has ran back into the
Wow,
woods.
he moves fast.
They have a bigger stride than you guys do, by far.
Oh, right. Makes sense.
My baby!
The bird is dead.
No. No.
She's dead. She's a pile of bones. I mean, ashes now.